Tonight, the forest gently drifts into sleep. The moonlight quietly shines upon the familiar path. A path covered in crisp, dry leaves. Chipi really wants to fall asleep so quickly. The more hurried, the louder the footsteps become. Everything around starts to stir. The body whim still hasn't slowed down yet. Even the ground where has been awakened. When rushing, everything becomes clumsier. But Chipi still wants to go even faster. Finally, the sleeping nest is right in front. Chipi quickly slips into the cozy nest. The small body falls onto the soft moss. Chipi tries to fall asleep right away. But the body, it still refuses to rest. The eyes are still wide awake. Chipi tries rolling over a little. Waiting for sleep to come. But everything still hasn't changed. The more Chipi tries, the more uncomfortable it feels. The breathing grows faster and faster. Chipi tries again to force sleep. But inside, it's still not calm. Sleep still hasn't arrived. Chipi rolls over one more time. The body still won't relax. The breathing becomes irregular. Everything is still awake with Chipi. And the eyes are getting tired, but sleep hasn't come. Chipi can't lie still any longer. The small body still refuses to rest. Outside, the forest remains very peaceful. Bosco walks calmly along the gentle path. Each step is light as if barely touching the ground. Bosco quietly gazes at the sky. The breathing is slow and steady. Not in any hurry at all. Bosco has arrived. And sees that Chipi is still awake. Bosco brings the quietness as he steps in. Bosco simply pauses gently. Chipi softly looks toward their friend. Bosco approaches very slowly. Then gently sits down beside. But Chipi's body still hasn't calmed down. Bosco just quietly observes. A very gentle gesture. A warm and slow touch. The breathing begins to be felt. Bosco starts breathing very slowly. A soft sound gently spreads in the space. Chipi begins to listen. The breathing is still fast, but it's changing. The rhythm remains slow and steady. The body starts to slow down. Those little tensions gradually melt away. The eyes begin to grow heavy. The two breaths slowly become the same. The body naturally seeks the warmth. And finally, Chipi finds a place to rest. The warmth keeps Chipi peacefully still. The breathing has become gentler. The gentle sound continues steadily. The eyes slowly sink into quietness. The whole body, ma'am, begins to let go. The small movements also stop. There's nothing left to hold on to. Each breath lasts a little longer. Bosco remains right there, so still. The two breaths become one. The mist begins to embrace the space. The light also grows softer. All the tension has faded away. The breathing nearly dissolves into the air. The body sinks deeper into the softness. The gentle sound still softly guides. Everything becomes so peaceful. And then Chipi has fallen asleep. Bosco remains there, so calm. Sleep gently wraps around everything. The space has completely settled. The breath sinks very deep. Bosco also lets go into the quiet. The connection remains softly there. The mist feels like a soft blanket. The light gradually fades. There is no movement left. The breathing also becomes very faint. Everything seems to pause. Sleep embraces them both. Outside, the forest is still sleeping peacefully. The stars quietly watch over the sleep. Only the tiniest sounds remain. The mist still drifts gently. inside, the sleep is still very deep. The breath melts into the night. A tiny sound softly closes the story. The night grows deeper. Everything has come to rest. As sweet dreams, little one, have a peaceful sleep. Everything has sunk into tranquility. The breath still continues softly. There's nothing left to do. The gentle sound slowly fades away. Only the rest remains. The body feels light as if floating. Everything continues to slow down. The night is gently holding you. The sleep remains very deep. Just slow down, and sleep will come naturally. Sleep well.